Limits are often constructs of our own making, shaped by our experiences, beliefs, and fears. They start as small seeds planted by doubt or criticism and grow into towering barriers that dictate what we can and cannot achieve. Recognizing these boundaries is not about self-judgment but awareness. Many people go through life confined by invisible walls that keep them from reaching their true potential. These limits can stem from societal expectations, past failures, or the opinions of others. For instance, being told as a child that you aren't good at math may grow into a lifelong belief that you can't excel in analytical fields. Such beliefs shape our decisions, often without us realizing it, and create a mindset of limitation. The key to understanding limits is realizing that they are not always based on reality. Most are mental constructs, illusions, even that we have accepted as truth. When we believe we cannot do something, we seldom question why. Instead, we internalize these beliefs and allow them to dictate our actions. This self-imposed restriction can affect every area of life, from relationships to career ambitions. For example, someone who has experienced rejection might develop a limit around emotional vulnerability, believing they are not worthy of love. This belief becomes a protective mechanism, but it also becomes a wall preventing deeper connections. It's essential to differentiate between healthy boundaries and limiting beliefs. Healthy boundaries are necessary for protecting your emotional and mental well-being. They help you say no to what doesn't serve you. In contrast, limiting beliefs keep you from saying yes to opportunities that could enrich your life. Recognizing this distinction is crucial because it allows you to dismantle the barriers that no longer serve your growth. Fear is another critical component of limits. Fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown often keeps people from stepping beyond their comfort zones. Fear whispers that staying where you are is safer than risking the discomfort of growth. But when we let fear control our decisions, we trade potential for security. Living within the confines of these limits may feel safe, but it's a safety that comes at the cost of fulfillment and purpose. Consider a scenario where someone has the dream of starting their own business but fears financial instability. This fear creates a limit, keeping them in a job that doesn't inspire them instead of pursuing their passion. Over time, this can lead to regret, the weight of what if growing heavier with each passing year. Understanding limits also requires examining the role of comparison. When we measure our achievements, abilities, and dreams against others, we often downplay our potential. Social media and societal norms exacerbate this, presenting curated versions of success that make our own lives seem small in comparison. This leads to self-imposed limits as we begin to believe that our dreams aren't grand enough or that we aren't talented enough to achieve them. But the truth is that comparison is the thief of joy and progress. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. The language we use when talking to ourselves also plays a significant role in creating limits. Phrases like "I can't," "I'm not good enough," or "it's too late" solidify these boundaries. Words have power, and when we repeatedly tell ourselves what we cannot do, we internalize those messages as truth. Shifting this language is a pivotal step toward understanding and overcoming limits. Instead of saying "I can't do this," try saying "I'm learning to do this." This subtle change rewires the brain to see possibilities instead of roadblocks. Another important factor in understanding limits is their origins. Many of our limitations are inherited from those around us: parents, teachers, peers, or even cultural norms. For example, a parent who constantly emphasizes the importance of job security over passion may unintentionally instill a belief that pursuing dreams is risky or irresponsible. Similarly, a culture that values conformity over individuality can suppress unique aspirations. Recognizing where your limits come from can help you separate what truly belongs to you from what you've merely adopted. Ultimately, understanding limits is about reclaiming your power. It's about recognizing that while circumstances and external factors can influence your journey, they do not have to define it. You have the ability to choose differently, to challenge the beliefs that hold you back, and to create a new narrative for yourself. Limits are not fixed, they are fluid and can be reshaped by shifting your mindset and actions. By identifying and questioning your limits, you open the door to a life of greater possibility and fulfillment. This journey starts with awareness, but it's sustained by courage, the courage to confront your fears, challenge your beliefs, and step into the unknown with faith that you can transcend the boundaries that once held you captive. Faith is a profound force that allows individuals to navigate life's challenges with resilience and purpose. It provides a foundation that enables you to face adversity with courage and perseverance, even when circumstances seem insurmountable. Faith isn't confined to religious beliefs. It's a conviction in something greater than yourself, a trust in the process of life, the wisdom of a higher power, or the strength of your own spirit. This belief becomes a guiding light during dark times, reminding you that obstacles are not the end, but opportunities for growth and transformation. When faced with obstacles, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and defeated. Challenges often come unannounced, disrupting plans and shattering expectations. In these moments, faith serves as an anchor, keeping you steady amidst the chaos. It shifts your perspective, allowing you to see difficulties not as punishments but as lessons. Faith encourages you to look beyond immediate setbacks and trust that there is a purpose behind every hardship. For example, losing a job might feel devastating at first, but with faith, you can recognize it as an opportunity to explore new paths that align better with your passions and goals. Faith also fosters resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity stronger than before. When you believe in something greater, whether it's God, the universe, or the inherent goodness of life, you tap into a source of strength that transcends your circumstances. This belief helps you to endure setbacks and keep moving forward. Consider the story of someone battling a severe illness. While the physical and emotional toll can be overwhelming, faith empowers them to hold on to hope, follow treatments diligently, and maintain a positive outlook. This resilience often becomes a crucial factor in their journey to recovery. Moreover, faith instills patience, an essential quality for overcoming obstacles. In a world that demands immediate results, it's easy to become frustrated when solutions don't appear instantly. Faith reminds you that life unfolds in its own time and that perseverance is key. It teaches you to trust the process even when progress feels slow. For instance, an entrepreneur struggling to grow their business may face repeated setbacks. Faith allows them to stay committed to their vision, believing that their hard work will eventually yield results. This patience becomes the bridge between effort and success. Another powerful aspect of faith is its ability to reduce fear. Fear is often the biggest obstacle to growth, paralyzing you with doubt and hesitation. Faith acts as a counterbalance, replacing fear with trust. It encourages you to take risks and step into the unknown, confident that you will be supported along the way. For example, a person considering a major life change, such as moving to a new city or starting a new career, might feel immobilized by fear of failure. Faith gives them the courage to move forward, trusting that the path will become clearer as they take each step. Faith also strengthens your ability to persevere through prolonged difficulties. Life's challenges are rarely resolved overnight. They require sustained effort and determination. Faith provides the fuel to keep going, even when progress seems invisible. It's the belief that every step, no matter how small, is leading you closer to your goal. Athletes, for instance, often rely on faith to push through grueling training regimens. They trust that their dedication will pay off in the form of improved performance, even if the results aren't immediately evident. Community is another important dimension of faith. Whether through religious congregations, support groups, or friendships, faith often connects you with others who share similar beliefs and values. These relationships provide encouragement, accountability, and wisdom during tough times. When facing obstacles, knowing that you're not alone and that others are rooting for your success can be incredibly empowering. A single mother juggling work and childcare might draw strength from her faith community, finding emotional and practical support to navigate her challenges. Faith also encourages introspection, prompting you to examine your thoughts, actions, and beliefs. When obstacles arise, faith invites you to ask questions like, what can I learn from this situation? How can I grow? What is the greater purpose behind this struggle? This reflective process not only helps you overcome immediate challenges, but also equips you with the wisdom to navigate future ones. For instance, someone facing financial hardship might use faith as a lens to reevaluate their spending habits, career choices, and long-term goals. This introspection often leads to personal growth and a deeper sense of purpose. Additionally, faith fosters gratitude even in the midst of challenges. It shifts your focus from what's going wrong to what's still going right. Gratitude transforms your mindset, enabling you to find silver linings and maintain a sense of optimism. For example, someone enduring a difficult breakup might use faith to appreciate the lessons learned from the relationship and the personal growth it inspired. Gratitude doesn't diminish the pain, but allows you to move forward with a heart open to new possibilities. Ultimately, faith empowers you to see yourself as a co-creator of your destiny rather than a passive victim of circumstance. It reminds you that while obstacles are inevitable, they don't define you. Your response to challenges guided by faith determines your path forward. Whether it's by trusting in a higher power, believing in your own resilience, or drawing strength from a supportive community, faith provides the tools to navigate life's complexities with grace and determination. It's not about avoiding obstacles, but facing them with the conviction that you have what it takes to overcome them and emerge stronger on the other side. Courage is the foundation of living a life beyond limits, pushing you to confront fears, take risks, and embrace challenges. It's not the absence of fear, but the determination to move forward despite it. Courage empowers you to step out of your comfort zone where growth and transformation occur. Without it, you remain confined within self-imposed barriers, unable to reach your full potential. Courage is the force that breaks those barriers, allowing you to explore the unknown and achieve what once seemed impossible. Fear often acts as a gatekeeper, preventing you from pursuing dreams and aspirations. It whispers doubts and magnifies risks, convincing you that staying safe is better than stepping into uncertainty. And courage counters this by shifting your focus from fear to possibility. For instance, consider someone with a deep desire to start a business, but who hesitates due to fear of failure. Courage doesn't guarantee success, but provides the willingness to try, to take the first step, and to learn from the journey regardless of the outcome. It's through courage that they confront their fears, develop resilience, and ultimately create opportunities that would have otherwise remained untapped. Living beyond limits requires the courage to embrace change. Change is often uncomfortable because it disrupts the familiar and introduces uncertainty. However, it's also a catalyst for growth. Courage allows you to let go of what no longer serves you and step into the unknown with faith that something better awaits. For example, moving to a new city, starting a new career, or ending an unfulfilling relationship demands courage. It requires trust in the process and belief in your ability to adapt and thrive. Over time, these courageous decisions often lead to personal and professional breakthroughs that redefine your limits and expand your horizons. Courage also plays a crucial role in overcoming failure. Failure is an inevitable part of any ambitious journey, and it often discourages people from trying again. Courage helps you reframe failure as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock. It encourages you to extract lessons from setbacks and use them as fuel for future success. Take the example of an athlete who misses qualifying for a championship. Without courage, they might give up, succumbing to self-doubt. With courage, they analyze their performance, identify areas for improvement, and commit to training harder. This mindset not only helps them overcome the initial failure, but also prepares them for greater achievements. Another important dimension of courage is the ability to be authentic. Living beyond limits means staying true to yourself, even when it's challenging. Society often imposes expectations and norms that can stifle individuality and creativity. Courage allows you to resist these pressures and pursue a path that aligns with your values and passions. For instance, an artist may face criticism for choosing a non-traditional career path. Courage enables them to persevere, confident in their vision and purpose. This authenticity often leads to fulfillment and success as their work resonates deeply with others who value their unique perspective. Courage also strengthens relationships by encouraging open and honest communication. Vulnerability, a key component of strong connections, requires immense courage. It means sharing your true thoughts and feelings even when there's a risk of rejection or misunderstanding. This openness fosters trust and deepens bonds, creating relationships that support you in living beyond limits. Consider someone who needs to have a difficult conversation with a loved one about setting boundaries. While the prospect may feel daunting, courage allows them to address the issue with honesty and compassion. This courageous act often leads to healthier, more respectful dynamics that benefit both parties. Facing adversity with courage is another hallmark of living beyond limits. Life is filled with unexpected challenges, from health issues to financial struggles to personal losses. Courage equips you to confront these difficulties head-on rather than avoiding or succumbing to them. It's what enables someone battling a serious illness to maintain hope and pursue treatment options, or what drives a single parent to work tirelessly to provide for their children. Courage transforms adversity into an opportunity for growth, resilience, and the development of inner strength. Courage also inspires action. Many people have dreams and ideas but hesitate to act on them due to fear or uncertainty. Courage bridges the gap between intention and action, propelling you forward even when the path isn't clear. For example, an aspiring writer might have countless stories in their mind but feel paralyzed by self-doubt. Courage enables them to start writing, to share their work, and to learn and grow through feedback and experience. Over time, this consistent action fueled by courage can lead to mastery and recognition, allowing them to live a life beyond the limits of their initial hesitation. Courage further encourages innovation and creativity. To live beyond limits often means challenging conventional wisdom and exploring uncharted territory. Courage allows you to question norms, experiment with new ideas, and take unconventional approaches. This is particularly evident in entrepreneurs and inventors who create groundbreaking solutions to problems. They face criticism, skepticism, and the risk of failure, yet their courage to persist leads to innovations that change industries and improve lives. Finally, courage inspires others to live beyond their limits. Acts of courage, big or small, have a ripple effect. When people see someone confronting their fears, pursuing their dreams, and overcoming challenges, it motivates them to do the same. For example, a teacher who encourages students to take risks and express themselves authentically creates an environment where courage becomes contagious. These students, inspired by their teacher's example, go on to achieve remarkable things, breaking through their own limits. In essence, courage is the driving force behind living beyond limits. It empowers you to face fears, embrace change, overcome failure, and stay true to yourself. It transforms adversity into opportunity and inspires action, innovation, and connection. Without courage, you remain confined to the boundaries of fear and doubt. With it, you unlock the potential to achieve greatness and live a life that transcends limitations. Resilience is the backbone of living a life that transcends limitations. It is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to change, and keep moving forward despite adversity. Resilience doesn't mean avoiding challenges, rather, it involves developing the strength to face them head on and emerge stronger. This attribute is critical because the path to living beyond limits is rarely smooth. It is fraught with obstacles, failures, and uncertainties. Resilience ensures that instead of being defeated by these challenges, you use them as stepping stones toward growth and achievement. Life is unpredictable, and resilience equips you to navigate its ups and downs with grace and determination. For instance, imagine someone losing their job unexpectedly. This situation could easily lead to despair, a sense of failure. However, a resilient individual views this as an opportunity to reassess their goals, learn new skills, or explore a different career path. They may face initial struggles, but their perseverance and adaptability enable them to rebuild their life and often achieve even greater success than before. This ability to turn adversity into opportunity is a hallmark of resilience. One of the key aspects of resilience is maintaining a positive mindset. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is fine. Instead, it involves acknowledging challenges while focusing on solutions and possibilities. A positive mindset allows you to see setbacks as temporary and surmountable rather than permanent roadblocks. For example, athletes who face injuries often demonstrate incredible resilience. They acknowledge the physical and emotional pain, but focus on recovery and future goals. This optimistic outlook fuels their determination to return stronger, often leading to remarkable comebacks that defy expectations. Resilience also involves cultivating emotional regulation. When faced with challenges, it's natural to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even defeated. However, resilience helps you manage these emotions effectively so they don't hinder your progress. Emotional regulation involves practices such as mindfulness, deep breathing, or journaling to process emotions constructively. For instance, a student preparing for a high-stakes exam may feel anxiety creeping in, but a resilient approach would involve acknowledging the anxiety, using calming techniques to manage it, and channeling the energy into focused preparation. This emotional stability not only improves performance, but also builds confidence in handling future stressors. Another critical component of resilience is learning from failure. Failure is often viewed negatively, but resilient individuals see it as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. They analyze what went wrong, identify lessons, and use this knowledge to refine their strategies. So this approach prevents failure from becoming a source of discouragement and instead transforms it into a valuable teacher. Consider a business owner whose startup fails. A resilient entrepreneur examines the reasons for the failure, whether it was inadequate market research, poor financial planning, or a flawed product, and applies these insights to their next venture. This iterative process ultimately increases their chances of success. Resilience is also strengthened by a strong support system. Humans are inherently social beings, and having a network of supportive friends, family, or mentors can make a significant difference in navigating challenges. A resilient person doesn't shy away from seeking help when needed. Instead, they recognize the value of shared wisdom and encouragement. For instance, someone going through a personal loss might lean on their support network to provide comfort and guidance. This collective resilience fosters healing and helps them move forward with renewed strength. Flexibility and adaptability are additional traits of resilience that are crucial for living beyond limits. Life rarely unfolds according to plan, and being able to adjust your approach is essential for overcoming obstacles. Resilient individuals are not rigid in their thinking. They remain open to new ideas, strategies, and perspectives. For example, a teacher navigating the shift to online learning during a pandemic demonstrates resilience by embracing technology, exploring innovative teaching methods, and maintaining a focus on student engagement. This adaptability ensures continued progress despite challenging circumstances. Self-discipline and persistence are also integral to resilience. Resilient individuals understand that setbacks and failures are part of the journey and refuse to give up on their goals. They remain committed to their vision, even when progress feels slow or obstacles seem insurmountable. This persistence is evident in stories of inventors, scientists, and artists who face repeated rejections or failures before achieving success. Their resilience propelled them forward, enabling them to make groundbreaking contributions that change the world. Another vital aspect of resilience is the ability to maintain perspective. Challenges and setbacks can feel overwhelming when viewed in isolation. Resilience allows you to step back and see the bigger picture, recognizing that difficulties are often temporary and that progress is still possible. This perspective provides clarity and helps you prioritize your efforts effectively. For instance, a marathon runner who hits the proverbial wall during a race draws on resilience to focus on the next step rather than the remaining miles. This shift in perspective helps them push through the immediate challenge and reach the finish line.